um, Being the 13th, I was reading. I was interested some years back in what numbers represented to God, because God um, sees in such many lenses. What does numbers mean to God? And I remember reading, uh, figuring out what 13 meant, and what I gathered, 13 represented a new beginning. Of course, you see it on Friday the 13th, and that's an evil number. And I don't see it as an evil number. I see it as a symbolism of a new beginning. And, you know, I like Abraham. I don't know if I don't know that if I'm trying to lift myself up so high as to say, um, I, like Abraham, would love a son and be a good dad and not to do any evil to that son. Um, but a big part of my heart would love a son and a son. I don't understand little girls. They get boy crazy. But a son, because I understand boys, I think, better than girls. And um, um, but okay, Abraham wanted a son and to teach all that he knew and have an heir to the principles and the precepts and to his mind imparted to his flesh and blood, an heir. Now, Jesus is just much greater than that. He was by Satan approached not just to get a son, all right, but he was approached for all the kingdoms under Satan's rule. And you think about it, Jesus is a little advanced in the sense that an Abraham, or maybe lesser than Abraham, we think that just having a son is the one is the almost the greatest thing. But see, and with Jesus, all, not just one kingdom, but all the kingdoms that are that arise in this fallen world that Satan masterminds to ultimately make slaves out of God's children, and is still the children's bread, and all the kingdoms that he constructs and makes. He says that, Jesus, I offer all of them to you as long as you bow to me. And I think in Jesus's mind, he sees all these kingdoms as probably like the Father, that possibility that they're all sons and daughters, right? So I can probably handle a son, but Jesus is so advanced and brilliant that he would see all one kingdom or two kingdoms or all the kingdoms of all these sons and daughters that he would absolutely have control over. And it's like raising a giant family. So God is much more advanced in every way than us. Of course, Jesus said no.